How's everybody doing? This is Philip Lyde.
This is Melissa Lyde.
Team Lyde, live your dreams every day.
Every day.
Wanted to clarify a couple of points before we went into today's topic. Some of you have read the blog that I wrote the other night, and I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but it was a metaphor of perseverance. And simply put, what it is the separation comes in where sometimes in order to get the things that you desire, the things that you want to succeed in life on, you definitely have to separate yourself from what you're accustomed to doing. As they say in the business and in our industry, they say, get outside of your comfort zone. And that's simply what we're doing. I made it as a metaphor, two reasons. First one, obviously, to get your attention, and the two, to let you know that this month's theme is about perseverance and how we are trying to not just build a business, but a community of people who are in relationships or in dedicated relationships who want to make extra money part-time. But more specifically, helping one another out as a whole in order for us to change the things that we don't like about this society, I guess. With that being said, today's topic, of course, is perseverance. And what we're going to talk about is the plans that you have with your partner have to have an effect and have to have a total commitment on both parts. You may not have to agree on everything, but what it comes down to, you have to be in a place to where you understand that the other person is actually has just as equal perspective as you do. And I'll let Melissa explain that a little bit further in terms of what we're doing right now.
What we're talking about is, well, for me, when I read Philip's blog, I was like, Philip, everybody's going to take this as if we're really separating. I mean, it was kind of just put out there. I didn't like it. And then as he talked about it and explained to me that, it is a metaphor, and that's how Philip is, I'm more, oh man, it was just harsh. And no, we're not separated. It was just that at a point, I was really getting to the point where I was like, forget this. This isn't going to work. Meaning the opportunity that we're doing together with Empower Network. I was like, this is not going to work. I'm just going to forget it. Let's try something else, because I was getting frustrated. And that's what Philip wrote about. So those who thought we were apart, no, we're not. We're still together.
Yeah, I mean, it goes into it. We were talking about this the other day because what was that show you were watching? That marathon, the reality show.
Oh, the Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Right, and we were talking about how it's amazing how we gravitate as people to negativity. I'm sure there are a lot of people who actually look at our blogs or our videos, and they may like, but instead of trying to open up dialogue so that we all grow, we'll just simply watch it, listen for the controversy, and then pass judgment from there.
And then some might not be passing judgment. Some are, like we said, afraid of opening up. And I'm not saying to open up and put your business out there like that. No, not for you. But I'm just saying, a little bit of comments is nice. And we get caught up on reading and checking out to see what that person's doing and what's going on in their lives. But we're really trying to create a dialogue for to help people.
Right. I mean, we all have similar situations. We're quick to call one another or text one another and dump our problems and our energies on each other. And what we're trying to do now in building Team Live is actually we want to get to a place where we can say, hey, let me call this person up simply because I appreciate that person. And maybe we're doing it, maybe we don't know how to communicate it the right way, but I know that we all, instead of us complaining about problems, complaining about money, complaining about job situations, complaining about the children getting on our nerves, this, that, and the third, let's try working on the solutions together as a whole.
And I'm glad you said that, because just like with yesterday evening, I spoke to a long-time dear sisterhood friend, Maia, and every time we talk is as if we just spoke to each other yesterday. And we didn't talk about any issues. I mean, I'm sure we got issues going on in our lives, but we just talked about good things. And I mean, it was just wonderful. I enjoyed talking to you. So what up, E?
That what you
Oh yeah, perseverance.
Okay.
So back to that. Then also, I ordered as y'all know, I'm working on my weight. I've dropped so far approximately 40 some pounds, might be 50 now. But and a lot of people are like, no way, yes way. Clothes are wonderful things, especially if you know how to conceal. But I'm trying this new cleansing, and I know all of you have done cleansing, but this is like a weight loss cleanser dealing with just changing your whole lifestyle. So I am incorporating it also with what Philip and I are doing with Empower Network. So if I can put all my energy, and Phil made a good point. I mean, in 90 days, y'all, when I did start Zumba, wow, I dropped another pant size. Wasn't it? Yeah,
no.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, just in 90 days. And I put all my energy into that. But then when Philip brought it to me, well, babe, you know, things aren't going to happen overnight. It's going to happen just like when you started with Zumba 90 days. It's going to take time. And that was 90 days ago.
Right.
So with this new health phase or health kick that I'm doing, it is also 90 days. And I am getting my husband to do it with me. He is going to start Monday, but I started yesterday. And that's fine. But, I mean, we're going to incorporate it into Empower Network. So I was like, oh, Phil, this is perseverance.
Yeah.
You know, it's the same thing again. Because
what I was going to say, not to cut you off, but
You did.
I think that, you know, regardless of what we get into, we have to at least have that laser focus for about 90 days. You know, I mean, you can have long range goals, but if you have them too far out, you'll probably never achieve them if you don't have that self discipline. And I think by you incorporating all phases of our lives, whether it's physical, spiritual, financial, you know, what have you, I think that'll help us out in the long run. And like we're saying, for anybody that's out there looking at these videos, we definitely want to incorporate you and include you in anything that we're doing. You know, so you could always text us, instant message us, ask us questions. We're the ones that are trying to be as transparent as possible so that you don't have to. But we still would love to develop that relationship on a level to where you should not be intimidated or afraid to do so. So if you need us for anything, this is Philip Live.
And this is Melissa Live.
This is Team Live. Live your dreams every day.
Every day.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Peace.